This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, I'm Sandhya. I have around 10 years of experience into software testing industry, and I was working for one of the good MNC, okay, like a top level MNC, I can say. Yeah, so I'm just sharing my screen. You guys can just acknowledge me whether you can able to see it or not. Can see my screen?
Yeah,
sure.
I can see your screen.
Yeah, thank you for responding. Yeah, so
I can see, yes.
Sorry? Yeah, so today we are discussing about a small introduction about the software testing. And yeah, so before coming into that straight point, so I would like to give a brief insights about what is the software. So as you know that a software is a collection of programs which were built on the computer, and it will be acts as a minimal test data to run a software. Like as you know that just as an example, so this is an application, it's a dummy application. If I just click on view page source, so every web application will be built on few application programming languages, whether it could be the .NET or the Java or any other programming languages. Okay, so just to build any application, so these many collection of programs will be considered as a software application, and it's a software. So all these types of programs and everything in the form of functionality which we were clubbing into one thing, and we were using it as one web application. Okay, so that's what I just written here. Guys, just give me a second, I'll be on mute. Yeah, apologies from mine. I just want to avoid the background noise from my end, so that's the reason I kept myself as mute. So just to recap, what is a software? A set of computer programs and a minimal data to run a system is called a software. So hope everyone was clear about it. And coming to what is software testing? So software testing, anyone has any idea about this?
No idea.
Okay, others, could you please respond? Please express your thoughts and suggestions so that, okay.
Yeah, sorry ma'am,
Okay, fine. Yeah, let me give an introduction about the software testing as well. So software testing, in the name testing itself, we were testing, we were verifying, we were checking, okay? We were checking the application, okay, to find out the defects. So basically software testing, it's nothing but a combination of verification and validation. So we were verifying what system supposed to do and what it not supposed to do. System in the sense here I am referring system means the application or the product or anything. Okay, see if you can see this, suppose if you have a requirement. My voice is breaking. Is it for everyone? Guys, please respond.
Yeah, sometimes.
Is this fine now?
Yeah, now it was okay, but in the middle it was getting like that.
Oh, might be the network glitches. Apologies from my end, but going forward, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So, for example, you have the requirement, the parrot should be displayed as green in color. Assume that the requirement has given like that. So, in terms of testing, coming to the testing, what you are going to test in your test environment, whether the parrot is green in color or not, you are going to verify it. Okay, this is nothing but an verification. Okay, and the validation is, okay, if you click on this parrot, you need to navigate to birds section. This page you have to navigate. So suppose you have the requirement also. If you click on that bird parrot from the home page, we can call it as home page generally. Okay, if you click on this parrot, you need to navigate to the birds page. So you're verifying, you're validating, and you're verifying your application. What are the requirement they have given? You clicked on this, and the system navigated, means the application navigated to this birds page. So basically in this software testing, you're verifying as well as you are validating your application under the test. Means in the test environment, you are verifying and validating the requirements. In coming classes, I'll let you know what is requirement, who will give the requirements, how to understand the requirement, how to analyze the requirement. If you get stuck with clarifications or the doubts while analyzing the requirement, to whom you have to contact, I will clear all those doubts. But for now, you just try to understand software testing. It's nothing but an combination of both verification and validation. And as a tester, our job is to find out the defects as well. Defect in the sense, as I said, if you click on this parrot, for now, it is navigating to the birds page. Okay, but actually, when you are testing this application and it is navigating to some other page like ABC page, in that case, your expected system is not correct as it is mentioned in the requirement document. In that way, you can mention it as defect. So to find out these defects, okay, so we would be doing our testing. So checking what system supposed to do and what it not supposed to do is nothing but the software testing. These are the things which we are going to do in our job as a software test engineer. Hope you guys are clear. Okay, yeah, I'm just moving to the next slide. What is the importance of, yeah, thanks Akash. What is the importance of testing? Why we are really worried about to do it? Why the IT companies, whether it is a short company, I mean, whether it is small company or the big company, why everyone are looking forward to have a test engineers, whether it is manual testing, automation testing, or the performance testing? Why? Because these are the, here are the few examples why the testing is very important. So testing is important because software bugs could be expensive or even dangerous also. Here are the few examples. Nissan is the popular brand for the cars, as everyone are might aware of it. So it has recalled over 1 million cars from the market due to software failure in the airbag sensory detectors. So there has been reported 2 accidents due to the software failure also. See, before, I mean, thorough testing is not happened before releasing these cars. This functionality means this airbag sensor detectors is not tested properly. Okay, so without testing properly, this Nissan company has been introduced their cars into the market. So finally, what was happened? 2 accidents were reported for this as a problem of software failure. So that is the reason you guys has to understand the testing is very important before, whether the client, whether the application, whether the product, or whatever it may be, it has to be tested properly and thoroughly. And one more real-time example is like Starbucks. Everyone has know about it. It's a very famous and branded coffee maker. So if during their pause in the sense it was point of sales, everyone might have seen during the DMarts as well as in the big bazaars, while billing we'll be seeing one person would be typing all the items and they can see it on the screen, and we can pay our bill, right? So that is nothing but a point of sales where we can purchase our goods by paying some amount. So when they are doing their transaction, due to some software glitch in their application, 60% of the stores has been closed in the US as well as in the Canada regions. Okay, and for some of the time, this Starbucks has to serve their coffee as a free to their customers, as they were not able to process the transaction. Without taking the money, how they can ensure about it? So everyone is getting everything, every application, everything is getting digitalized every day. So because of this software failure happened in Starbucks POS system, so 60% of the stores has been closed. So you guys are getting the importance of software testing, right? Without proper testing, we are not able to do this. And one of the popular e-commerce website, Amazon, everyone are using this Amazon also. So the third-party retailers saw their product pricing has been reduced to 1 paisa due to this software glitch, and they were left with the very heavy losses. If any person, if the people are getting these type of errors in whatever we are on daily to daily, which we were interacting with the applications, so people will be getting the frustrated, and ultimately Amazon, like this type of e-commerce websites, they would be losing the customers like us. And also in 2015 year, the fighter plane F-35 fell victim in a software bug, making it unable to detect the targets correctly. In the times of military as well as in the soldiers, in that army department, many of the guns and many of the large equipment would be used, right? So in that, it's not due to some software glitch that a plane was not able to point out the correct target. So in that way also, this was a failure in that. So it was happened in the 2015 year. So similarly, these are all the examples. Because of this, let me check. Just give me a moment. Guys, how it is right now? Is that fine? Akash or Hemachandra, anyone can respond, please? Hello?
Yeah, clear. No, it is clear.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah, thank you for responding. So these are the reasons. That's the reason.
I think like you.
Hello.
It's okay now. Thanks.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So it is very important to have the software testing in an IT industry because of these real-time examples. So that's the reason, whatever the small company or the big company, and even the client also expecting their applications has to be tested very properly and thoroughly before they release their applications into the market. And generally, why any of the software applications will have defects? It may be due to the poor coding, okay, and it might be the incorrect requirements and the complex business logic, complex technology, and the work pressure or the time pressure, okay. So these are the main factors. It may lead to an application may have the defects. So these are the possible things like incorrect requirements, and because of the communication problem, and even to develop a software, not only a testing team and other technologists and their teams also will be involved. while developing a software. So in this case, whatever the team, due to the communication or any poor coding or any wrong design was happened, so in that way also software application may have the bugs or the defects. So that is the reason software testers are recommended to be involved in the very first phases of the discussions at the time of requirement gathering from the client. I will let you know what are the phases and activities involved in the software development life cycle. So that is the reason when the early testing has to be started, means how early should the testing started. If you can see during the requirement analysis, if the testing team has been involved in this phase, the cost of fixing defect is very low. And obviously after the requirement analysis, the design phase will be placed. And it was compared to requirement analysis, it was somewhat high. And after the design, coding will be the phase. Of course, compared to the design phase, coding phase, the cost of fixing defect will be cost increases. So that is the reason it was recommended that the testing team also will be involved in all the phases, right from requirement analysis till the maintenance. Requirement analysis. This is the phase where our business analyst people contact the client and they will gather all the requirements from the client. And once the requirement analysis was completed, based on these requirements, IT architecture people, they will involve in this phase and they will create a high-level design and low-level design. Okay, how the project architecture should be and what are all the technologies and what were the software and hardware resources involved, and everything will be being discussed here. And many high-level experienced people, many subject matter experts people will be involved here. Okay. After design phase, coding phase will be coming. So what are the technology was agreed upon to build this application? Coding. In this phase, developers will be involved. They will be developing their application. Once the coding phase, developed application was completed, we are the tester coming to this picture. We would be testing our application. And see, if you can see this graph, the cost was increasing based on the phases it was involved. So that is the reason it was recommended that testers needs to get involved at any early stage of the software development life cycle. Thus, the defects during the requirement analysis phase or any documentation defects can be identified. The cost of involved in fixing such defects is very less when compared to those that are found during the later stages of testing. Hope you guys are good, right? Are you guys up to now clear? Fine, thank you. Just to recap the early testing, conducting testing as soon as possible while developing a software to find the defects at early stage is called early testing, and it also helps in reduction of cost of fixing defects as shown in this figure. Okay, so we have discussed about early testing is recommended, and also we should know about what are the benefits, what are the advantages of the software testing, right? So as you know that customer satisfaction is important here, right? And it has to be cost effective, and it has to be security, and it has to be quality, and the customer satisfaction as we discussed it. Obviously, if any web application is bug free, bug in the sense it's a defect. Okay, I'll let you know what is the error, what is the bug, and what is the defect in upcoming classes. A slight difference is there, but intention is same. But we will be doing it in different environments. I will be covering this in upcoming classes. So the important reasons for using the software testing is it's a cost effective. Obviously, testing any IT project on time helps you to save your money for the long term. In case if the bugs caught in the earliest stage of software testing, it costs less to fix. And also that security. If any application has been given to the application successfully on time, and it has to be security as well as reliable also. As the application and the software application may have sensitive data also, so that it may not lose from all the testing. So in the testing point of view, we need to make sure about the cost and the time, the security and the quality, and also the customer satisfaction. So the main aim of any product is to give satisfaction to their customers. So UI testing ensures the best user experience. Sorry guys, I'm just on mute. Yeah. So these are the things that will make us, these are the advantages and the benefits of the software testing, and everyone will be useful here. Yeah, and as you know that this is the testing process, how we will go. Once the requirements are finalized and once the requirements are done, test case design means from the requirements, as a testers, we have to design the test cases, and we have to write the test cases, and we have to prepare the test data. Okay, and by using this test data, we have to do the test execution, and from the test execution, we would be getting the test results. Okay, and we have to compare the test results with the test cases, whether it is correct or not. Once everything was finalized, then we are going to prepare a remote for the testing which we have done. So what is test case, how to prepare it, how to design, what is test execution, everything I'm going to let you know. Yeah, so this is the testing process which we generally follow in our IT industry as a tester. And if you choose the testing as a career path, so this is the hierarchy which anyone based on the organization. So obviously, if you got the job as a fresher level, it could be a fresh graduates, and then fresh graduates are the trainees and the test engineer. And as the experience goes on, your roles and the designations will be changed. So this is up to now. It's time to have the QA, question and answers. If anyone has any doubts, please let me know. I'll try to help you in that. Hello. If you guys did not understand anything, please let me know, and I'll try to answer that. Akash, Pujita, Hemachandra, please start speaking. Yeah, of course. So it comes under manual testing, comes under functional testing. So functional testing might be the automation testing also. Based on our requirement, we would be doing the manual testing or the automation testing. And the non-functional testing is different. It comes as the performance testing. And we do have manual testing team, automation testing team, and performance testing team. So these three types of testing will be there. Whatever the company you go, these three types of separate teams will be there, and their goals and their job nature is different.
Yeah,
And
thanks for
as a
this.
manual testing,
So my question is like, yeah, please go on.
yeah, as a manual tester, I would like to confirm you that we do not need any programming language for it to understand, because we are testing the application manually, and we were not using any tools here.
Okay.
If you have the
Now
programming
my
language, that
question
is
is,
fine. Yeah, please go
okay.
ahead.
it also works for someone who's who want to start from the scratch, right? Because I'm not from the background, like I can't really code because I gave a try for coding. Like I started learning Python for a few days, so I came to know I can't go ahead and I can try for something. So one of my
Yeah,
friend who suggested Isha, yeah, uh, Isha, and he asked me to go for the demo session. So I just want to confirm, like we don't really require any like the coding background, right?
yes, exactly. So for the manual tester, you have to be a manual tester, then the programming or the coding knowledge is not required. But it is good to have that. It is good to have the coding knowledge. If you do not have also, you can survive. And many of the people in the IT industry are the surviving like this only as a manual tester. But going forward, you can try to explore the knowledge also. It's not a that much harm as well, but it's not compulsory to have the
So
coding
you mean
uh, being a manual tester.
to say like having a coding background, like it's add-on for us, right?
Even without 0% of coding knowledge also, it's fine. Because in manual testing, we would be doing manually, we would be testing the application manually, and we were not using any softwares or any tools or any IDEs
Okay.
to perform our test.
I think like you have a network issue somewhere. Like
Hello, is it fine now? Hello, is it fine now?
okay, got it.
Hello,
Yeah,
is it fine now?
yeah, I got this.
Yeah,
Thanks.
apologies from my end. I'm very sorry. These days, the network
I think I'm
efficiency
good.
is very low. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear
So
you.
it is not required. Yeah, the coding is not required. Without
Yeah,
coding also, we can
I
survive.
I got it. Like I understand what you told me. Uh, yeah, yeah.
Guys,
Okay.
please respond. Please post your
I think
questions
that's it.
here.
Like I'm good. I got the answer actually.
Fine, fine. Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. So guys, this is your time. You have to post your questions so that I can able to answer questions, and I'll make you to feel comfortable and help you wherever it is required. Okay, okay, I
I'm
understand
sorry
this.
to bother again. Uh,
Okay, yeah.
yeah. Uh, Sadhya, how long it takes to complete the course? Like,
Uh, yeah, it will take 20 to 25 hours. So daily I will take 1 hour. Based on your interest and everything, then I will take extra half an hour or 1 hour also. And during weekends also, you guys has to decide and let me know so that I can take the class. So minimum it will take 20 to 25 hours.
Yeah, excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I'm from science background. Is it okay for me? Can I understand regarding this? Can I able to
so
understand?
my question is like, what do you really recommend people? Like, it's not from the background. Like,
Yeah, that's what. There is
okay,
no technology or any tool or any coding was really not required to understand this manual testing. Just to understand the technical terms, if you just Google it or if you can ask me
okay.
during the sessions also, I'm able to help you in making feel comfortable to understand those terms. Okay,
So now, are you
because
going
going forward, sorry.
20 to 25 hours? Okay. Uh, Also,
Yeah, please go ahead. Okay, let me answer your question. So people who are from the science background or any other background also, they can easily learn the manual testing. People who are from the BTech, BSc and the non-technical background also, they can easily understand it. Only the person should have the analytical skills. Then only we can able to do that. We are going to rock this software testing job. That's for sure. And this is not a rocket science also. Everyone, by making the practice only, we can able to achieve the things and we can able to achieve our goals. So this is not that much rocket science. It is very easy to understand. By simple act of practicing and by following the classes and the sessions and the material, you can rock the job. You got it?
Sandhya, can we use other than Go? I mean, this Goto we can.
You can just after this session, you just contact Lavanya or Anita on this, or the institute people to whom you have contacted with. They can help you on this logistic.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I just came in between. My name is Hema. If you learn manual testing, is it possible to learn performance testing as well?
Yes, yes, sure. Why not? See, for any type of testing, whatever you want, you would like to do, the manual testing is the basic and the foundation one.
Okay.
Yeah, this
So,
time I just kept myself as mute to avoid the background noise which was coming from my end. Yeah, of course, the manual testing is the fundamental and the basic one. From this, you can go to automation testing or the performance testing. It could be a value added advantage to your profile as well and for the knowledge as well.
okay. You'll give any certification for this, like once we complete this course?
I think the completion certification will be provided by the institute people. You
Okay.
better check with them because I'm not sure about that exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the daily 1 hour class means which timing will be there, because I'm in CST.
Okay. I think daily this is the timing 5 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay. Like Indian time 5 p.m. to 6 p.m.
IST.
Okay.
Guys, if you have any other questions, please post here. I'll try to answer. Going forward also, if you have any questions, you just stop me there itself and I'll try to feel comfortable and I'll try to make you understand that concept. And also at the end of this course, I'm going to give one real-time project with proper templates and also how to report and the interview questions and of course the material also.
You'll give us some mock interview things in manual testing.
Yes, of course. Like based on you guys' interest, I'll make sure to have your mock interviews with you guys also. Then we'll be having a rehearsal before attending the real interview.
Okay.
How to answer the interview and how the interviewers will ask you the same question they will ask you. The answer will be the same. The question will be asked in different ways. So in that way, you have to prepare for the interview.
Okay.
Yeah, these tips and suggestions I'll give you by going through upcoming sessions also. That's not a problem.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Manual testing అంటే ఏది?
Selenium ఉంటుంది.
మరి manual testing అంటున్నాను.
ఇది
Guys, if you do not have any questions, then let's end this session here. Okay, then. Yeah. Thank you for joining this session. Hope you had a good day. Thank you.
Hello, excuse me. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
What is the scope of this particular manual testing in future? Maybe nowadays we are having all automations. No? So at what extent we can is this supporting for us in future?
Yeah. Of course, the boom and this exposure is there on the manual testing also. As I said, when you joined as automation tester also, if you do not have any projects or anything, you have to be work as a manual tester. And if you joined as a performance tester also, if you do not have anything for the performance testing, you can work as a manual tester also. That is the reason, as I said earlier, manual testing is the main and the foundation basic thing for this. If you want to do the performance testing, first of all, the manual testing has to be completed on that application. Then only you can able to perform the performance testing. So there was an advantage and there was a need also. So it could be a value added advantage for your resume also to highlight in the interviews. Okay, this person is capable of having the multiple skills. Then it could be a fasten compared to others. Your resume will be highlighted quickly, and it could be unique also. Trust me, IT industry is surviving. I mean, from the testing era, I was saying 60% with the manual testers only, and 15% with the performance testers, and remaining percentage with the automation testers, because all the requirements will not be tested with the automation testing. There was a scope for the manual testing also.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. That's it. No more questions. Okay, fine. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you all for joining once again.